The celebration hall is loud and lively. Everyone is smiling, laughing, raising their glasses. At the center of it all, the hero's party looks successful, confident, admired. People keep praising the hero. They talk about talent, strength, and future victories. But standing slightly to the side is Ed. He's smiling politely, yet his eyes feel distant, like he already knows he doesn't truly belong here. Then someone suddenly asks him how he's been doing lately. The question sounds casual, friendly, but Ed freezes for just a moment, because he understands what that question really means. The conversation slowly shifts. They start talking about growth, about training, about how everyone has improved over time. And Ed hasn't changed. Not because he didn't try, but because no matter how hard he worked, he was born without talent, no powerful skills, no combat ability worth mentioning. The atmosphere grows awkward, smiles begin to fade, and then, calmly, without anger or shouting, the decision is spoken out loud. Ed is no longer needed. He's told not to come back tomorrow, that the party has already discussed it, that this is the best decision for everyone. Ed doesn't argue. He doesn't raise his voice. He just stands there quietly, processing the words. For a second, it almost looks like he expected this, like he's been preparing himself for this moment for a long time. Then, he smiles, a gentle, painful smile, the kind people wear when they don't want others to feel guilty. Ed thanks them. He says he understands. And before leaving, he pulls out something unexpected. Notes, maps, training records, detailed information about monsters, paths, and strategies. Everything the party used to survive so far came from him. The room goes silent. That's when they realize the truth. Ed wasn't strong in battle, but he was the reason they never walked into danger blindly. Regret fills their faces. Someone apologizes. Another asks him to stay, but Ed gently refuses. He says it's too late, that this is the right choice. Not just for them, but for him too. As he walks away from the party, the noise fades behind him. The night feels quiet, cold, empty. Yet for the first time, Ed feels something new. Freedom. Because now, with nothing left to lose, his real story is finally about to begin. Ed finds himself in a strange, silent space. Pure white stretches endlessly in every direction, like the world itself has been erased. There's no sky, no ground, no horizon. Just emptiness. He looks around and realizes something unsettling. God is here. But God isn't saying anything. No voice, no instructions, no explanation. Ed exhales slowly. This is familiar. Every time he's expelled from a world, he ends up here. This place hasn't changed at all, even after so long. He mutters to himself, wondering who he's even supposed to talk to in a space like this. There's no answer. Just silence pressing down on him. Then he notices it. A single door, standing alone in the white void. Ed walks closer, eyes widening slightly. This door feels different. He remembers clearly, until now, there were always multiple doors lined up, each leading to another world. And once he left, that door would never open again. But this time, something is off. He senses fluctuations in the space around him. He turns sharply. Another door appears. Then another. And another. Ed freezes. His mind starts racing. This shouldn't be possible. There has never been a door on the other side before. Doors were always one way. Always final. Slowly, the realization sinks in. These doors were here even before the beginning. Ed stares at them, his breath shaky. He remembers the condition. Visiting 100 different worlds. Being expelled from each of them. 100 years. He laughs quietly under his breath. 100 years in other worlds. Which means time in his original world has been flowing normally. 100 years might have already passed there. He clenches his teeth. If he goes back now, there might be nothing left. Everyone he knew could be gone. He steps toward one door and places his hand on it. This is it. If he opens this one, he can return to the world where he was born. The world he's always wanted to go back to. But then he hesitates. He turns back toward the empty space. Toward God. Hey, God, he mutters. That's enough, right? I did it. Now fulfill your promise. Silence. No response. Ed's frustration finally spills over. He shouts into the void, accusing God of stealing 100 years of his life, of forcing him to work endlessly without explanation, of throwing him into danger again and again. He demands to know if this is really his reward. Still, nothing. His voice echoes, then fades. Ed stands there, breathing hard, then suddenly stops. His gaze drops. Something is lying on the floor. A chest. He blinks, confused, and steps closer. The chest looks old, heavy, reinforced with metal. He opens it slowly. Inside, books spill out. Ed stares. What is this? He mutters. Does God seriously want him to read now? He picks one up, and notices numbers engraved beneath the plate on the chest. His eyes widen. These numbers represent time, the time that passed inside each world after he left. No matter what, Ed's hands tremble. This means he can return, not just to a world, but to a specific moment. He looks up sharply at the doors again. So I can go back to that day? The day he was taken. The day everything changed. He rushes to a door and tries to open it. It doesn't budge. Huh? He tries again. Nothing. Then something clinks against the floor. A key. Ed picks it up, staring at it in disbelief. His heart starts pounding. This key can open the door to a world he has already visited, but only once. He understands immediately. If he uses it, the key will disappear. No retries. No second chances. He exhales, his shoulders slumping. Damn you. He mutters, half laughing, half exhausted. Even now, God finds a way to be cruel. Still, he grips the key tightly. This means he can return to his original world, and then come back here again. He can finally move between worlds by his own will. He straightens up. Well, let's see how this ends. For a moment, panic flashes across his face as he realizes something. If he doesn't go back to any world, the door to his original world won't open. Then he sighs in relief, shaking his head. I don't need it yet. He looks at the door one last time. If he meets the conditions to be expelled again, he'll return here anyway. Ed turns away, determination settling in his eyes. If this is the system forced on him, then he'll use it. If you enjoyed this story and want to see where Ed's journey really goes, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. More worlds, more choices, and more twists are coming next. So stay with me, because this story is only getting started. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.